All right. Hey guys, welcome back to the Underground. This is Interactive Chat Volume 100. We made it, y'all. We finally made it to episode 100. 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago, on December 31st, 2020, was the first interactive chat. And it was kind of an impromptu Soul Man podcast stream where, thanks Marglesoft, where Dave and Brian, couldn't do a show on our usual scheduled time. So I just said, screw it. Let's just hit go and see what happens. And we just shot the shit. And, yeah. 5 years later, here we still are doing our same thing, and it feels good, man. And I just, before we get the show started, I just want to thank, all of you for your unwavering support as always, throughout the ups and downs, all of it, man. It's been amazing. It's been such a fun ride, and in some ways, and we're still here. We're still out here doing our thing. Things have, in some ways, never been better. We've faced it all, man. It's like everyone's been telling us this thing is dead and gonna fail, and yet here we still are, still getting amazing games, amazing experiences. We have the best fucking community anybody could ever ask for. We have amazing partners and developers and, studios, all sorts of stuff. It's been really, really special, you guys. And, I just thank you all so much for such a wonderful ride over the years. And I'm looking forward to more, because we're just getting started, baby, because this is Interactive Chat Volume 100, and it's a very special one. This is, of course, our Soul Man podcast, where we talk about everything: news, reviews, announcements, discussions, trailers, state of plays, Microsoft games, PC support, sometimes books, sometimes movies, TV shows. I love K-pop Demon Hunters. Last night, I went to Netherworld, and lots of good shit, actually. Everything PSVR2 related. Good times, man. Yeah, and in perfect fashion here, I'm showing up. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm a little hungover. Okay, I had some wine last night. I went to Netherworld, which is a big haunted house attraction in the Atlanta area, and it was badass, man. It was so cool. It was like high production values. One of the best, if not the best, haunted house I've ever been to, because they're usually disappointing for me. They're usually like $20. They're in somebody's house, and they tape stuff together. No, this was very expensive and very, very well done, and it was awesome. And then I had some wine afterward, and I'm feeling it today, but that's okay. 100% worth every second. But this is, of course, our Soul Man podcast, like I said. And before we get started, I want to thank a couple people, do a little housekeeping. First, I want to thank these people that go down here to patreon.com/PSVR Underground. Support me for $1, $3, $5, or whatever the hell they want or more for a month. You guys really, really help, support, and got a little bit of extra content on there when I can. I also want to thank you right there, all of you lovely people in the chat right now that are watching, or those tuning in later, because this is interactive chat where I like to interact with you guys and say, what is up to Evan Yabu, Disco Beaver, Scally Says Gaming, Imzadi, good morning. Tom, the 12-Toed Game Cat, Shapeshifter, the Anomaly Game Cat, Salvador, my dude, Emily Baxter, hashtag Cartoon Witch Game Kitten says Aces just stealth dropped as usual. Hooked Worm 17, the Hoosier Game Cat, BR Mets. Let's see here. Fire, shoot, it says Pierce Mannon, but, I know that's not your actual thing. It's showing me your tags again for some reason. Blue Jew, the Underground Game Cat, Elite Name Squad in the house. Gyson, fist bump to you. Secrets of Salvador. I already got you, but I'll get you again. Awesome Tatum, Lieutenant Tatum reporting in. Sir, good to see you, man. Spooky Yuki. Good to see you, man. Old Darth. Silver Nexus, my dude. Flame Hat, the Game Cat. Fire, fire, fire. There you go. I don't even need it to show me your name. I just know you by the avatar and the flames. It says boop boop flame flame flame. Markio, the legendary Platinum Underground Game Cat. Itachiuchi C9 VR RV. Yo, hello. ABC3 Ciao, hello. Oh man, so good to see all of you. Jason Ewing, first one that was here today. Thank you guys for coming out tonight on this very, very special occasion. I've, of course, got a very special show lined up. What I have for you today, well, we're not going to maybe do our traditional show. First of all, today is all about us, man. It's all about just hanging out, shooting the shit, and we're just going to have some fun. So it's going to be a little bit of a different episode. I want this to be a celebratory evening for all of us. And, two things I have planned for today, which obviously you can see in the headline. So as some of you know, I recently was like working on a bunch of videos and then had some personal things that came up. And I only got one of those videos out of like 5 that I had planned that I was working on, had fully scripted, had everything ready, and then just had some personal things to take care of. And I still am dealing with a bunch of stuff. But what I wanted to do today is I wanted to tackle 2 of those videos live with you here today. And that is, of course, number 1, the epic roller coaster DLC buying guide, tier ranking list, whatever you want to call it. I have a special thing here made by our very own Looper the Game Cat. Shout out to Looper, who made this high-tech tier ranking system for the DLC. I want to tell you all the best. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Epic Roller Coaster, right? And there's a bunch of DLC for it. I'm gonna help you choose which ones to get because you need to pick them up, ride some roller coasters, have some fun with this. But shout out Looper, man, who helped me out with this because I would not have had time to do it. So we're gonna be going through ranking this. I also have the top upcoming PSVR2 games list that. Again, this was supposed to be like an edited video, a list that I was going to make, and just never, I literally had the entire script written and everything, but never got to make it. So we are going to do it. I've got all the videos ready, all the trailers and everything. I'm going to go in order for which games you should be most excited about. Because like I said, man, things are heating up right now. It's getting crazy really, really soon. As some of you saw maybe recently, Impact Inked and what's it called? The RoboQuest VR devs. They recently said that they're going to be announcing a release date finally for RoboQuest VR, which is one that I'm very excited about. You will find that on the top upcoming games list that we go through. But they're going to be doing a special showcase on Without Parole. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to say anything except for what I'm allowed to say, which is not very much. But this is a collaboration between Impact Inked, Flat to VR Studios, and Without Parole, and of course PSVR Underground, Miles Dyer, Virtual Strangers. And this is all about the community, because that's the reason we're still out here, right? That's the reason this thing is still going, and developers, I mean, supporting all these developers like Vitruvius VR and independent studios and, the underdogs out there that are basically have all the odds against them, yet finding success. It's because of you guys, man. It's all because of you guys. And, all of your support and just really just doing an amazing job out there. So this is going to be they're going to be announcing the RoboQuest VR but there's going to be some other surprises as well. I don't really want to say too much more. I am super nervous to even say anything right now. But they're also going to be giving away a PS5 Pro. So make sure you tune in live. Again, it's going to be on our Without Parole on the other channel there. They're going to be giving some insights like what it's like working on PSVR2 games, things like that. So I don't want to say anything else. That's it. But that's going to be really awesome, be really fun to look forward to. And that's coming up very, very soon. In fact, let me see when exactly. Oh, it's November 4th. November 4th. So right after spooky season ends is when we're going to, you'll see the PSVR2 day is what it's called. The PSVR2 day live stream. So that's going to be really cool, guys. Let me tell you, you don't want to miss this. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be super fun. So don't miss it. We'll see you there live on Without Parole, November 4th. My mom just texted me and said, "Hey there, I have you live streaming in Tennessee. Love you and miss you. Hope to see you in person soon." Love you too, Mom. Miss you too. Definitely need to give you a call soon and catch up. Man, so much awesomeness going on right now. So, okay, before we get to the, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do the epic roller coasters tier list first, or do you want to do the top upcoming games? I will let you decide. And while you're figuring that out, we've got 2 donations to get to. Silver Nexus, my dude. Thank you for the $30 donation. My goodness, my friend. It says happy 100th show. PS5 Pro Fund donation, and thanks for making Thursday suck. Just a little less. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you for making my Thursday suck less as well. But thank you guys. Like I told you before, I'm super close to pulling the trigger on the PS5 Pro. Going to be doing my No Man's Sky thing. No Man's Sky got an update I haven't even had time to check out. But really the thing that I'm super looking forward to is getting my PS5 Pro and making a special video for that, giving a shout out and to everybody who really helped support a lot, like Silver Nexus, Sal, so many people have donated towards the PS5 Pro Fund. So thank you, man. Thank you so much. We also got the Game Cat Andrew Aaron Reich. What is up, my dude? I still can't believe I never saw you at PAX twice. Twice you came to PAX. Twice we never met. I have no idea what you look like. But one day, my friend, one day. Vegas maybe. Vegas. Thank you so much for the donations. Says congrats on number 100. Add this to the PS5 Pro Fund. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. All right. So have you guys decided which one? Okay. I see Silver Nexus says roller coaster first, end with hopes. Okay. All right. So we will kick things off with the epic roller coasters DLC tier list. I'm going to tell you, like I said, we're going to rank these. I'm going to tell you some of the best rides that you have to do for each one, or why, kind of which one and why. And also I'm going to have a little video. I've got some video clips. Now it's just some randomly put together stuff here a little bit. There's just some footage clipped together so that you guys can just see some gameplay of it. I'm not really going to be pointing out which one's which, but again, as we go through the tier maker, then I'm going to explain what each one is and how it is and everything. Oh my God, is that Rethmania in the house tonight? Says finally got off work early enough to catch this thing live. Happy Thursday, everybody. Rethmania, good to see you, my dude. I have missed the dog shit out of you. I actually was thinking about you recently, was going to message you on Discord and just be like, yo, what up, homie? You doing all right? You know, right? You don't call. No, I know you've been busy, man, but good to see you. Laner 130, thank you so much for joining. Kawa in the house tonight. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Kawa. Stingray X, my dude, shapeshifter. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this thing. There's a couple different, these are all the packs here. We're just gonna go again. Shout out to Looper who did this. The first one we have is Crazy Carts Mad Teacup. Now, what this is, you guys, it is a little DLC that, let's see if I have the pricing for it here. I've got like a list of stuff here. Funlentines pack. I think it's like $1 or $2 or something. What this Crazy Cart is a 4-person teacup, basically, that has a wheel in the middle and you can spin it around while you're riding all the rides as normal. If you don't have your VR legs, I would not recommend this. I would recommend having very strong VR legs for this. There is footage of this, but it's actually at the very end of the this video, unfortunately, but it is wild. I mean, you can sit there and just spin. Imagine riding a roller coaster, and then the whole time it's just like spinning. So yeah, if you're sensitive to motion sickness, you might die using this thing. But as far as the ranking goes, it's pretty good. I don't think it's like a must-have, but I think it's cool to experience just for how batshit crazy it is. So like if you're crazy like me and like to do a lot of crazy things, then I would recommend it. I'm gonna put this in the C tier. I don't think it's definitely not for everybody, and it is definitely pretty crazy. So yeah, just be careful with that one. Make sure you have a fan on. And make sure you have very strong VR legs. Like I said, otherwise you're going to be barfing everywhere. Next, we have the Super Roller Coaster Bundle. This one is actually a really, really good one. This has the Halloween stage, the Wyvern stage, which is like the dragon. The Lost Forest is meh. Dread Blood is meh. Neon Rider is cool. Armageddon is excellent. And it comes with 7 carts and 7 weapons. Super Roller Coasters Bundle, guys, you have to get. This is a must-have. This is going in the A tier. Why? Because Armageddon, which is like a post-apocalyptic ride, it's super fun. The Wyvern stage, if you like Dargans, then you have the Wyvern stage that you can do like this medieval dragon chase or whatever. It is super cool. So definitely get it for Armageddon, Wyvern stage, and Neon Rider as well. Neon Rider is super cool. It's like a cyberpunk city. If you like Blade Runner like I do, or anything cyberpunk, Neo Tokyo looking stuff, then yeah, those are the big 3 reasons to get this one. Lost Forest is not great. Halloween, I hardly remember. I can't remember. I confuse Halloween with one of them, but I think Halloween's like okay, like it's decent. But yeah, definitely play Armageddon, Wyvern stage, and Neon Rider. Absolutely. Dread Blood and Halloween are like okay. Lost Forest is meh. But that's going in the A tier because that one is awesome overall. Markio says, can you make it do insane 360s with the teacup one? Yes. No, it literally, you'll see it at some point in this footage. It literally just spins around like wild. Oh, it's Itachuichiaha. I can't read that. I'm sorry. I hate that this shows like the new usernames. Can I change the settings here? Reactions, participants. Yeah, I don't know why that shows that name, because YouTube likes to be weird. Also, let me get rid of let me fix this real quick so I can see your beautiful comments here. Let's edit this way because I want to be able to see you guys, all of your comments. There we go. But he says the Lost Forest is one of his favorites. Okay, so results may vary. Well, there you go. Itachi Uchiha. Thank you. Because it makes it really hard to read it when it's all garbled in like a username thing. But thank you, Itachi. Okay, so Am Stopination, hello. Okay. The greatest shinobi to ever exist. All right, so next we have the SpongeBob SquarePants DLC pack. This one is pretty good. I would okay, so here's the thing. If you're a SpongeBob SquarePants fan, which I think everybody is, I didn't really watch the show. But despite not watching the show, I still think this is a really good pack overall. It maybe lost me a little bit with its replay value. So for me personally, I'm going to put it at a B. I definitely think it's worth picking up. However, if you're a SpongeBob fan, or if you have kids or just want something very lighthearted, it could be an A. It could be an A. Just for me personally, it's a B. Because again, like when it comes to the replay value, I'm like, Scott, the PSVR Game Cat for Life says it's never on sale. F SpongeBob. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. If you're not a fan, it's a B, but if you are, it's an A. Or if you have like kids, like I said, absolutely pick it up for the kids, the little ones, let them ride it. It's really smooth. It's really good, actually. Pretty good stuff. So that's going into the B tier. Next we have Funalicious. This is a single, just like a single map, I believe. And it is, $199. If you like candy, which who doesn't like candy? This one I'm putting in B as well. Funalicious is good. It is just one level. I think what makes Funalicious really cool is like it's basically just like a Candyland that you it's like basically like a little Candyland map. There's like giant gummy bears and giant candy pieces and all sorts of stuff. And that part of it is really nice. It's pleasant. It's a very small track though. It just kind of goes around in a small circle. But I would also recommend it. But I'm going to put it in the B tier as well with SpongeBob there. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. I also want to try to keep an eye on you guys as well. Okay, so let's keep going with this. Next, we have the Funlentines pack. This is basically nothing. I think this is like... I think this is just like some add-ons for like stuff to like have on with your cart. Let me make sure about that. Yeah, this is nothing. This goes into D. You can pass on the Funlentines. If you get anything, you get the Crazy Carts Mad Teacup. That's what you want. From like that whole Valentine pack stuff. That's the one that you want there. Let's see here. Markio says, is there a complete DLC pack? There is the Game On bundle, but I would recommend kind of stepping around the Game On bundle. I mean, it's not bad. Like it's good, but you can actually save just a couple bucks and get better rides if you kind of follow a guide a little bit better, which I'll mention once more at the very end here. Next, we have Brazilian Dunes Rally, guys. So we have our first S tier. You have to get the Brazilian Dunes Rally. It is wild. Oh, here's the SpongeBob one, by the way, showing over the thing. Brazilian Dunes Rally is a must-have, and you get it separately. It does come with the Real Places bundle. We'll get to that later. They've moved some of these around a little bit. But Brazilian Dunes Rally is basically, just going out in the sand dunes. It is action-packed. There's like dune buggies flying over you. There's all sorts of crazy shit. It was actually just playing just a moment ago, and I was riding with, I had like Santa Claus next to me. I had Santa Claus next to me and was riding around. There's explosion. It's like the blood and truth of roller coasters, you guys, in the desert. It's like blood and truth in the desert. And Brazilian Dunes Looper is $199. So do recommend picking up. It is the first S tier on the list here. Have to get Brazilian Dunes. Awesomeness. Pure awesomeness. Everything you would want from an exciting, thrilling, adrenaline rushing roller coaster ride. Absolutely. Explosions, action, all sorts of stuff. Well, it looks like, let's see, can we move these around a little bit? Okay. We're going to move these around. We also have the Coliseum. This one is pretty good. This also comes with the Real Places bundle. It's pretty sweet. I don't think it's like anything super, super special, but I would recommend Coliseum. It's also like $1.99. And it's never too early for Santa, Scott. But yeah, it's pretty good. Like it basically puts you into the Coliseum and just like throws you around in a circle with crazy twists and everything. I could almost put it as A. You know what? I'm going to put it as A. Screw it. No, we're moving it up to A. You want Coliseum. Not like one of the greatest, but it's $2. And no, you know what? I'm so sorry, guys. We're going to put it back to B. It's worth picking up. Definitely get it. It's just not one of the best of the best. That's what A and S are. We're saving it for that. Okay. So next we have the amusement park bundle. Okay, this one changed. I have to have a little guide here because some of these changed a little bit. Okay, the amusement park bundle is worth getting at least on sale, but this one is also, it could be a very strong B. It could be a very strong B, but we're going to put it into A because some of the good ones are really, really good. And this is like another one of the kind of must-have ones for a couple of the rides. Mainly Oasis. You have to do Oasis. It's like a pyramid level, or like a desert level. Haunted Castle's pretty cool. The North Pole is pretty sweet. But the best one, well, actually there's two other ones that are really good. The Space Station, which you may have seen earlier in this video. The Space Station is really, really cool. It's maybe my favorite from that pack. But if not for the Space Station, then the Tohina Volcano is awesome. You literally do a roller coaster around like a crazy lava area with a volcano and a giant monster, and it is sweet. Highly recommend. Absolutely. What up, Grandpa Barbecue, the Game Cat? Good to see you, man. JPEG Q, hello. Jay, the Foveated Render Game Cat, coming in at 90 native hertz. Now, again, amusement park bundle could be a strong B, but you have to have it for it. It has some that you have to get it for, like Space Station. You got to get it for Space Station at least, and a couple other ones. Okay, what do we have next? We have the Real Places bundle. Okay, guys, this is one to avoid. This is why I wanted to make this list, is because there's some that you have to get and there's some that you have to avoid. Do not get the Real Places bundle. Most of them, I don't know if it was like their early, kind of early stuff that they did, but it just, it's just got some stuff that's rough. Now the Real Places bundle contains Coliseum and, and Brazilian Dunes and another one, but it's cheaper, at least when they're not on sale. You know, if it's on sale, maybe not the worst thing, but if it's not on sale, then get the 3 best tracks individually and you'll save a couple bucks. You'll save like $4 or so. So, you know, $1 saved is $1 earned. But yeah, avoid the Real Places bundle. That's the weakest pack. That's the reason I don't recommend the Game On bundle, is because it's just meh. All right, so next we have Dynasty Dash. This one is also in the Real Places bundle, but again, get it by itself. And this is also a must-have. Dynasty Dash is amazing, you guys. You go along the Great Wall of China in like some like you know, kind of long time ago, ancient time, like feudal Japan, or I'm sorry, feudal Japan and China. It's like just like centuries ago. It is awesome. And there's like a war. There's like a big battle going on. You go by the Great Wall of China. There's a dragon that's flying around. That's super cool. This is the other S tier that you have to get. Absolutely. Super cool. Dynasty Dash, Brazilian Dunes, must haves instantly. Like buy them right now if you don't have them. But we're not done yet because, guys, this is literally the most important thing to get from the DLC packs. This is another S tier. This is the number one S tier that you can get. And that is the Hypercart for 99 cents, you guys. For 99 cents. It's the cart that I'm using actually in this footage right here. The Hypercart is literally just a special roller coaster cart that just goes faster. That's all it does. You pay 99 cents, you select this cart, and it does every track faster. And that's the beauty of this thing. This is the number one thing you have to get for epic roller coasters is the faster cart. Of course, because you want to go faster. You want to have more fun. This is it, man. The Hypercart is absolutely thanks, Scott. The Hypercart is absolutely the number one thing to get, but also get Brazilian Dunes Rally, get Dynasty Dash as well. And definitely get Super Roller Coasters bundle too. Let's see here. What do we have next? We got two more here. The Candyland Boolicious. I'm gonna put this in C. It's it's cute. It's the Candyland thing again, but it's more like evil candy. Like evil gummy bears. It's good. It's just like, I don't know. I played it once and I was like, okay, I really like the thrilling roller coasters, the stuff like what's going on over here. I think that's Twilight is that level. I think that's part of the amusement park bundle here, which helped it go up some. Yeah, that's a pretty good one actually. But yeah, Candy Boolicious, whatever, it's fine. Like it's cute. I would still like recommend it, but it's just not like a must have. And that brings us to the last one, you guys. And that is, of course, the Fantasy Thrills bundle. This is, in fact, the only S tier complete DLC pack to get. The Fantasy Thrills is one of their newer DLC, and it is awesome. It's got, let's see, what are the tracks here? It's got Lady Tough Adventure, which is basically like a superhero roller coaster ride, and you're chasing a supervillain, and the tracks are getting like knocked out from beneath you, and then the superhero is like using her superpowers to like make a track for you, and so there's a lot of like detours, a lot of like surprise like ways that you go, and it's awesome. It's just like a superhero roller coaster ride. Very, very good. There's Epic Dreamland, which is super awesome as well. Oh, this one, by the way, showing right now, this is Dynasty Dash, by the way. I'll try to point them out I'll do my best to try and point them out, but this is Dynasty Dash. Absolute must have. S tier right there. The Epic Dream, no, what was it called? Epic Dreamland is like this is part of the Fantasy Thrills one. This is another reason to have it. It's so much different than a lot of the other rides because it basically is kind of like a Peter Pan roller coaster ride where instead of a track, you're actually just flying. You're on your bed and your whole bed just levitates and you fly out the window and you go on a pretty fun ride just on your bed basically, and you go through like a Peter Pan kind of knockoff thing, but it's wild. It feels smooth, but there's no tracks or anything, and it's just really cool. In Fantasy Thrills, there's also the Red Hood Girl. Oh, here you go, guys. This is the spinning cup one. What's it called? This is the Crazy Carts Mad Teacup going on right here. We're playing the dinosaur level, and there's the wheel in the middle, and we're just spinning the wheel around while going on the roller coaster. Man, it makes me, honestly, it's just so crazy. It actually makes me want to bump it up a little. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a look at this once I get everything set, and then kind of go to like a final order at the end. Make any changes that may not seem right. Right now I'm like surfing. I'm like sideways, so I'm surfing. I'm spinning the wheel here, as you can see. That's pretty wild. Yeah, upside down and spinning. Look at that, man. That is like insane. But that's what that thing is. I might move that up to B just for how crazy it is. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about Epic or Fantasy Thrills bundle. The Red Hood Girl is a really cool one. It's like some like dark, creepy, like Red Riding Hood wolf thing. Those three are the reason to get Fantasy Thrills bundle. The Lady Tough Adventure, Epic Dreamland, the Red Hood Girl, and then the Elves Workshop of Wonders is it's cute. Like, it's fine. So I'm gonna maybe blow this up now. Let's put this full screen. I think I'm gonna adjust just a little bit here before we move on to the next thing. Let me blow this up here, and this is what I'm gonna go with. Okay, I may move this around just a little bit, just for sheer craziness alone. I'm gonna move this to an A because it's wild. But again, be careful. Because it is pretty wild. I think that might be the only thing I change, really. Let's see here. Yeah, yeah. I think that's it, guys. So this is the official underground tier ranking list for Epic Roller Coasters DLC buying guide. Get the Hypercart. Get Brazilian Dunes Rally, get Dynasty Dash, get Fantasy Thrills bundle. When they go on sale, or if you just got the money, get the Super Coasters bundle, the Amusement Park bundle. The only reason those are A is because there's a couple rides on there that are just okay. But the rides that are really good on Super Roller Coasters and Amusement Park are really, really good. So that's why they're in the A category. It's worth just pulling the trigger just for the best rides on those as well. And get the Mad Teacup if you're feeling brave enough and crazy enough. B tier, we've got SpongeBob. Again, SpongeBob is actually really good. I don't know. I just replay value wise, I kind of just lost interest. Funlicious is cute and charming. Nice little candy course. Coliseum is pretty sweet, but not one of my favorites to replay. The Candylicious Boolicious thing, Candyland Boolicious, that's fine. It's whatever. And then the ones you really need to avoid are the Funlantines and the Real Places bundle. But that's it, guys. We finally did it. We finally did the thing. If anybody ever mentions which ones to get, I'm just going to link them to this video, and show them. I'll also, you know what? I'll take a screenshot of this and I'll post it in the Discord. I'll post it on the channel and say, like, you know, this is the tier list, and I'll maybe make a couple notes as well. But finally, guys, the Holy Epic Roller Coasters DLC tier list is done. This is it. The ride that you're seeing right there, by the way, on the video, that's Wings of Darkness with my little skeleton friend. Wings of Darkness is a free DLC. That one's really cool. This is the space station that is part of the amusement park bundle. This is why the amusement park bundle is ranked so high, is because of stuff like this. Doing a roller coaster out in space, like, that is sweet. Jay the Phobia to Render Gamecast says, now let's start doing overdoing each individual coaster. Yeah, I wanted to, man, but that would I just maybe I'll get to that again at some point. But for now, I just wanted to create a buying guide for the thing. So again, I will make a screenshot of this or something, post it for you guys on the community post so you can see it. But woo, okay. Well, that wasn't too hard. Thank you again, Looper, for helping me make that tier list so we could get this baby done. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got a couple huge super chats to get through. My goodness. Hey, Dizzle, in the house tonight. Thank you so much for the Canadian donation. It says, happy 100th birthday, AJ. You look great for your age. Thank you. I saw somebody else say that. They were like, you don't look, they were like, 100th, you just look like you're at maybe the 99th. I appreciate that, man. I'll tell you what, I went, and I don't recommend doing this, but I went and I looked at my first interactive chat episode from 5 years ago, and I looked like a fucking grizzly bear. And I was like, what the hell? Like, man, I'm telling you, there was a period of time where I was just, I don't know. I was just not there. but no, it was, yeah, don't go look at that. It's embarrassing. I feel good now though, man. I feel good now. Been making a lot of better life, healthy decisions and taking care of myself better and everything. And life's good, man. Sal, my dude, with the monster donation, $50, Sal. That is insane. Thank you so much, man. I'll put that towards the PS5 Pro fund, dude. Thank you, dude. I am not worthy. 50 donation, dude. Thank you, Sal. I mean, you've been so supportive for so long. That really means a lot, dude. And yeah, you're gonna make me send you some more stuff. But dude, thank you. I'll put that towards PS5 Pro fund. And yeah, man, here's to another 100. Hopefully. Good shit, man. All right. So we got the first part of the show out of the way, but we are not done yet, guys, because now it is hype time. It is get hype time for the upcoming PSVR2 games to look forward to. Shit's about to hit the fan. And the next few months are going to be crazy busy. And I have a whole list of games here with the trailers, and I'll just share my thoughts on them as we go through. Machiavelli, thank you so much for the well wishes, man. Thank you all, guys, for the happy birthday, happy 100th birthday. I guess it's my 100th birthday today. But it's time to get hyped. So this was the other video. I literally had like the full scripts and everything written out, but fuck it. We're just going to do it for this very special occasion. We're going to do it live, as they say. Just do it live. What up, Shades of Gray Matter? Thank you, man. I appreciate all you guys for the, being here, celebrating 100 episodes, 5 years. Awesome stuff. Okay. So before we get into the actual top upcoming games, I have some honorable mentions. just to make this a little bit more fun. Honorable mention number 1, Little Nightmares VR. Now, the reason this is an honorable mention is because we don't actually know the platforms that this is going to be for. But I feel like there's a very, very good chance that PSVR2 will be one of them, which is why I wanted to include it here. But for those who know, who are familiar with Little Nightmares, it's like the side-scrolling kind of almost Tim Burton-esque creepy puzzle platformer kind of thing. This one should be really cool. I'm very excited to check this out. But let me tell you, if we don't end up getting Little Nightmares on PSVR2, that's okay, because there's going to be something else very similar that we'll talk about in a minute. But wanted to give an honorable mention to Little Nightmares. The next honorable mention is a game that's already out. Kind of. It's a game that's out but unfinished. And I wanted to give it some love, because I really do think if they cross the finish line here, you're looking at possibly the best, or easily one of the top 10 PSVR2 games. And that's Wanderer, man. Obviously came out early this year, started out pretty good, and then just was super disappointing from how broken and messed up it was. But I wanted to give some love to this because it's an amazing time traveling, ambitious adventure. And it's just, if they finish it, if they fix the combat, fix the bugs and stuff, you're definitely looking at one of the best PSVR2 games out there. So yeah, just an honorable mention because it already came out technically, but kind of like with Hellsweeper and how we turned around with Hellsweeper, those devs, stuck with it, fixed that game. Now it's like one of my favorite games of all time. I think Wanderer can do that. And yes, Looper says Wanderer's getting a patch 1.5 today. I'm still just going to wait for them to finish it. Do not play Wanderer yet. Wait for them to finish it completely. And we will tell you when to pick up Wanderer or when to play it if you already picked it up. The third and final honorable mention is a game that was originally, the VR mode was originally announced as part of the PSVR Game Awards that we did over on Without Parole. Or I should say Brian did, because he did most of the work. I just got to sit up there and announce a couple things or something. Oh yeah, that was like, I think, I don't want to say Five Nights at Freddy's. No, because it was PSVR2. But Bloody Hell Hotel. Now, what's going on with this game is, this game was announced a while back, a couple years ago, I think, actually. And it was really, really exciting, but they kind of went dark with it. However, I did some digging and found out like what they were up to. And basically, they just doubled down on the content of the game, on the features, on the quality of it. So this game got major delays because they basically wanted to make it better from like early playtesting and things like that. They wanted to make it better, and they are planning to at least release the flat version. Or no, we're supposed to be getting an update kind of Q1, Q2 of 2026 of next year. So a couple months away before we hear more on this, but this was like, if this was like, officially announced coming soon or something, this would definitely be like top 3, top 5 for my most anticipated upcoming games. It looks awesome. It looks so much fun, and it looks like it'd be a great fit for VR. So I absolutely would like to check this one out. But yeah, those are the honorable mentions: Little Nightmares VR, Bloody Hell Hotel, and Wanderer. Now, let's get to the actual games here. Before we do, we have a quick donation, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I've got like around 13 here. Okay. But real quick, Grandpa Barbecue the Game Cat, thank you so much for the donation. Says happy 100th episode. This time I won't say towards your PS5 Pro, but to do whatever you want with. Not to pay off your pizza your Brian pizza debt, though. Brian owes me pizza, okay? Brian owes moi pizza, if anything. I think I do have a couple other pizza bets. I think some other people owe me pizza too. I am definitely like Orbstradamus over here when it comes to PSVR2 predictions. Actually, okay, that's a lie, but but I'm pretty good at guessing some of these things. Hitman turned out to be good. That was a prediction. PSSR was going to be implemented. That was a prediction. That happened with No Man's Sky. Like I think I said 3 games are going to get delayed for October. Okay, maybe that's one of the misses there. And then Light No Fire getting PSVR2 support. That remains to be seen, but that may happen. But we shall see. All right, let's get into the actual games here. Hopefully I've got all the volume turned down on these. At the first one, this is all in order too. This is my from least excited to most excited. Now, granted, I'm excited about all of these. But the first one is Luminous. Luminous by Enhanced Games. I am super excited about here because I guess I'd be more excited if I had played Luminous before. I did play the demo for this, the flat screen demo, but trippy visuals, really good music. Usually like this, these games like Tetris Effect, Res Infinite, they take you on a very trippy spiritual journey. It's like it really does take you on like a wild ride with it. But this has a little bit more simplistic gameplay than Tetris, but the visuals, if they nail the visuals, the music, everything, atmosphere, this is going to be really, really cool. Hope to get some keys for this soon. I did register with them for some keys lately, so hope to get keys for this pretty soon. We should be hearing more on that. But yeah, man, Enhanced Games has not made a single bad game for us yet. So I expect this to, at the very least, be good. If not better than good, great, whatever. Awesome, Tatum. Lieutenant Tatum, thank you so much for the donations. It's happy 100. Here's to 100 more. Let's go, baby. Oops, it's Allie. Says happy 100th, Allie. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks, Allie. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. That sweet. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. It means a lot, man. Really, really. Let's see here. I'm still hungover a little. Okay. Next we have. You guys know how I feel about puzzle games, but this is a puzzle game I'm kind of looking forward to because it mixes let me just get into it. It's Ghost Town by Fireproof Games, I think. Same people that made Fireproof Games, The Room, VR, A Dark Matter. Anybody that, for people outside of VR, The Room VR or The Room series is obviously hugely popular on like mobile devices and all sorts of other things. The Room VR Dark Matter was a fantastic puzzle game, and I would know because I hate puzzle games in general, especially the ones where you just sit there and just tinker with stuff. I don't like those kind of puzzle games, but I loved The Room VR Dark Matter. This is more of a story-driven game where you play as a ghost hunting squad, and there's like your sister disappears and you have to go find her. You're like the head of some paranormal investigator stuff. That sounds like right up my alley here. And this seems pretty cool. Graphically, it looks beautiful. It's got great reviews on other platforms. And Fireproof Games did pretty solid last time. So I am very, very excited about this one as a story-driven paranormal investigating puzzle adventure, I guess. Supposedly has a really great narrative stuff. I love ghost hunting. I don't believe in ghosts in real life, but if I did, like, I would absolutely be a paranormal investigator, or I'd be a Ghostbuster, one of the two. If ghosts were real, yeah, I'd be an exorcist or a paranormal investigator. Well, I guess, yeah, that's not really ghosts, but for exorcisms. But yeah, no, I would 100% do that shit if I actually believed that shit was real, but I don't. Let's see here. So many donations, guys. Thank you so much, man. I fucking love you guys. Shapeshifter, the Anomaly Gabe Cat, the 5 donations as PS5 Pro contribution. Thank you. Your name's going up on there. Appreciate you, my homie. Atmos VR, my dude. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute. Glad you're still, hanging around. Well, I see you from time to time, but I haven't like interacted with you in a while, and we used to interact a lot more. So good to see you. Thank you so much for the donation, man. Appreciate it. Happy 100th. A little something towards your pro. Appreciate it, man. You're going on the list. Enjoy them sunsets in No Man's Sky when you get it. Oh, I can't wait, dude. I cannot freaking wait for some No Man's Sky. You know that's going to be the first video I do as soon as I get that pro. Absolutely. All right. So thank you guys, man. Let's get to the next game. Ghost Town, looking pretty sweet. Okay, so like I said, if we don't get Little Nightmares VR, that's okay, because Flat to VR Studios has us covered with Out of Sight VR. I forget how they describe this game. It's like second person perspective. It's not first person. It's not third person. It's second person. This game is it's a creepy, puzzly kind of game where you have to help this girl kind of navigate escaping from these captors in this house, and you play as a teddy bear, and she's blind. It's a really interesting concept. It's really cool, actually. But yeah, you kind of play as her eyes. She's blind, and you're her teddy bear, and it's like this creepy, scary horror thing. It's fucking sweet. Have you all seen this trailer? This trailer looks so cool. Yeah, second person is what they call it. This looks awesome. I am very much looking forward to this. And yeah, I cannot wait. Well, you don't have to try it with UEVR because you can just wait for it and it'll come out. But dude, Flat to VR Studios, killing it with this one. Go watch this trailer if you haven't. Out of Sight VR. It is so cool. Such a cool concept. And I love this. You know, I just love everything I've seen about this. Honestly, this could be like much higher on my list, but I'm going to keep it here for now because I don't know much about it otherwise. But everything I've seen, honestly, looks like really, really good. So Out of Sight VR, looking forward to that one. Next, the next one has a demo, but it's got a demo you can go play right now, but the release is actually pretty imminent. And that is Of Lies and Rain. This is, of course, what I like to call indie Half-Life Alyx. It is a small team doing a hell of a lot, trying their best to make a cinematic sci-fi first-person shooter adventure. I love a lot of what this game does. Like, even though the budget is limited, it's like there's still special effects. There's really like cinematic moments, and I'm very, very looking forward to this one. But yeah, I mean, within the first 5 seconds of the demo, you're climbing you're like in this post-apocalyptic world where like a digital realm has like destroyed everything, and you're climbing up a train. Like a derailed train, and the train's like falling and you got to escape real quick. It was like right away was super wild. And then, and then right after that, then it shifts to like this like Half-Life kind of stuff with like these giant sci-fi looking manta rays flying around in the sky that look really cool. And then there's like some computer realm you enter, and it turns into like Lawnmower Man. There's like all this shit that is just really cool. Obviously, really heavy interactions based gameplay. Lots of good technical features here, from like 90 native frames per second eye-tracked foveated rendering, haptics, adaptive triggers, all sorts of things. They really put a lot of love and effort into this. And this is also coming first thing November, so should be really, really cool. Don't have to wait too long here. But yeah, super, very much, very, very much looking forward to this. Shades of Gray Matter, thank you so much for the donation. Says thanks for 100 great episodes, AJ. Well, maybe more like 83 great episodes and 17 just okay ones. That is no lies detected. I have had some train wreck episodes. I think even like last week was an absolute train wreck. Hey, yeah, you know, when you do this every single week, it's not always easy to stay in that supercharged mindset. Sometimes, like, I'm beat up. Like I said, I'm hungover as hell right now, and I'm doing my best. But I feel great. I feel good, man. Let's do this. No, but thank you, man. Yeah, no, that's what it's all about. Honestly, you know, I was explaining to someone last night that, like, even like I used to be like worried when like episodes would get derailed, and you know, especially working with like Brian and Dave, and like it would just be absolute chaos. The feed, something would break on the stream, and like everybody in the chat would just start like sitting there hanging out and just chatting and whatever. And yeah, man, like that's what makes y'all fucking the best ever, is just like shit breaks and you're like, all right, we'll just chill and make our own fun. That's why you're the greatest community ever, man. And like, it's an honor to you know, try and do this each and every week for you, and do this for the last 8 years. It's amazing, guys. You make it very, very special to me, personally. All right, so let's get to the next game before I get all sappy and emotional. Okay. Next one was recently announced, actually. This came out of absolutely nowhere, but I love that this came during spooky season. This is also coming in November. Made of Skur. This was a really popular, well-received horror game. This is a survival horror game based on, oh gosh, I forgot, some kind of old folk tale, like Danish folk tale. Shit, I forgot what it is now. But yeah, this game is all about sound and things reacting to sound. And I think there is like mic input where you can't make noise. Yeah, you can see them like covering their mouth, whatever. Oh yes. Oh, you think darkness is your ally? The something about like not making noise here, or using noises to distract. If you make noise, they attract towards you. They're attracted towards you, and then you die. So you want to shut the hell up and sneak around, and survive. And yeah, it's based off. It's set in an abandoned hotel place. But dude, Made of Skur looks really dope and came out of nowhere, and was so happy. The last game that this studio made was Don't Knock Twice, which is also, for those looking for some spooky movies to watch for spooky season, Don't Knock Twice. I heard about the movie from the VR game, surprisingly. And I watched it expecting it to be shit, and actually it wasn't bad. I enjoyed myself. So if you need a horror movie recommendation of something that you haven't seen, there's probably a lot more movies I would recommend first. But if you've seen everything else, then I would recommend Don't Knock Twice. It was fun. It was a fun time. Not bad. If you need horror movie recommendations, we still got a little bit of time left. Still spooky season. And you know, we'll probably be going well beyond October anyways. But yeah, Made of Skur. I love saying that for some reason like that. Old Darth with a Canadian $10 donation. Thank you so much, my friend. Says, here's something for a new fund. Retire the beanie. P.S. It's okay if you use it for a PS5 Pro. I did actually retire my old beanie. This is the old beanie, man. It is basically a fucking parachute at this point. It is so old and beat up, man. But I'll keep it forever, man, because this thing has been on like a billion episodes. But yeah, rip. It's like it's basically like a rag at this point. It's so abused and beat up. But I got my Endeavor One beanie now. Shout out Ninja Cat and Endeavor One Studios for sending me this awesome beanie. I love this thing. Good stuff, man. All right, but made of Skur. Looks pretty good. Thank you, Old Darth, again for the donation, man. Appreciate all you guys' love and support tonight. Right back at you. Give me a big hug. All right, but we still have more games to go here, guys, because the good times are still rolling now. Again, this one's a little bit different. I've said before, this may not be for everybody, but it sure as hell is for me. Calling all nerds, because we got our next tabletop game from Resolution Studios. This is Demeo X Dungeons and Dragons. I am very excited about this game. I love Demeo. I surprisingly these tabletop VR games are super fun. And yeah, this is of course basically Demeo using Dungeons and Dragons assets, lore, characters, all sorts of things. So it's D&D, as I like to call it, as Looper said in the chat. Dude, this game is just awesome. Great single player. Like, I play a lot of games single player, but if you're a multiplayer person, this is going to be a hoot with your friends. Rethmania says D&D hype. I know I've still never played an actual game of D&D, which I'm sad about. I've tried so many times and just never works out for some reason. But this is the closest thing I have. So I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, those that have played Demeo that like it know that like this is going to be something really, really cool, most likely. And yeah, tabletop, cross-platform, can play with PS5 flat, all sorts of stuff. So should be really, really good. But I am very much looking forward to this one. The next one is, like I mentioned earlier, a game that is getting its official release date announcement November 4th via Without Parole on the special PSVR2 day. And that is RoboQuest VR. This game, at first, I was a little turned off by this game for a couple reasons. Number one, the cel-shaded look, and number two, it's a roguelike. That being said, this is, I think, going to be a little bit different. What really sold me on this is what you'll see right here is the crazy action-packed, blistering fast gameplay. You can slide, you can double jump, you can grind on rails. It just looks so frantic. It's really sold me on it. And they are going and they're redesigning, like, I think up to like 80 weapons being redesigned for VR, for, you know, motion controls and everything. So this one is definitely not one to sleep on. I know, you know, for some people, they may be turned off like how I was at first by the graphics and the roguelike mode. But I'm definitely not going to sleep on this one. In fact, this is pretty high on my hype radar because I just hope that it delivers on the gameplay. I mean, the gameplay looks so good. Look at that, like jumping off the platform and shooting bow and arrow in the air and robotic destruction. Who doesn't love blowing up some fucking robots? Because I certainly love that. Yeah, the gameplay looks amazing. Awesome Tatum says, I played it flat a little and it's fun flat. It's going to be great in VR. Excellent. Yeah, it almost gives me like almost like a Time Splitters on crack vibe. Is what it looks like. But it looks great. Shades of Grey Matter says, yeah, the gameplay of RoboQuest looks dope as hell. I'll probably be terrible at it. That's okay, man. Listen, if you're having fun, there's no wrong way to play a video game. As long as you're having fun, then you're doing it right. That's what it's all about. The next game is a revival of an really old cult classic series coming to us via Vertigo Games and Maze Theory, published by Vertigo Games. Thief VR. This one's pretty interesting to me. The thing that I'm excited most about this is the stealth and the atmosphere. I feel like it's going to absolutely nail those things. But I like some of the mechanics I've seen. Obviously, this is based on a popular IP. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be interested in this one because of, the game's history and everything. I think I got the wrong trailer here. I didn't want the trailer with the dude talking. I wanted the gameplay. But I guess it's showing some stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, Thief VR, I know a lot of people are excited about the long time running series since the late 90s. And, here we go. Here's some gameplay finally. Let's see. Can we blow this up just a little bit more. Okay. But yeah, the stealth gameplay, the atmosphere, the music's probably going to be really good. The sound design is going to be really good. Listen, anything that Vertigo Games has really touched lately, I think has been at the very least like very good, if not great. I loved Metro Awakening. That was honestly amazing in my opinion. Arizona Sunshine remake, the zombie shooter game was freaking awesome. Even Arizona Sunshine 2 like had a lot of, even though that's like, one of their lower end kind of quality games, it's not low quality at all. Like it's actually pretty damn good. And just compared to remake and compared to Metro, Arizona Sunshine 2 wasn't as good. But again, this is actually being developed by Maze Theory, so it is a different team. I think this is gonna end up being pretty damn good at the very least. We shall see. But I'm a little concerned about this one, honestly, like maybe some pacing stuff, but we'll see. I'm pretty confident it's going to end up being good. Prozac 380, thank you so much for the donations. Congrats on 100 shows. Thank you. Says, I recently realized you're one of 20 friends on my PSN. Must have been the Firewall 0 hour days. Memories. #ProFun. Thank you, man. Dude, my friends list went from like 7 people to like 200 when Firewall came out. Obviously, when that game came out, I covered it a lot with tips videos and live streams, and Firewall really, really helped my channel, propel my channel back in the day. I also just love the shit out of that game. But so check it out, Prozac. You couldn't have timed that donation, thank you by the way, any better, because the next game I want to talk about is the next big upcoming first person shooter, Zero Caliber. And I finally got the right damn trailer this time. I kept playing that same damn Zero Caliber 2 trailer. I mean, Zero Caliber 1 and 2 are coming. This game already has 6,000 wish lists on PSN. If you haven't yet, make sure you go wish list this game, because the developers have challenged us to, if they're letting us decide the price of the game. Really cool marketing method that they're doing here, where the more wish lists it gets, the cheaper the price will be at launch. Really, really clever idea that they did. But dude, like, I'm just surprised we don't have like 20 of these, kind of military style shooters, first person shooters, modern setting. It's amazing to me that there aren't a lot more of these. We've had Crossfire Sierra Squad, which was, really good, but a little bit more arcadey unless you're playing it on like insane difficulty. We have Pavlov, which is multiplayer only. We have Ghost of Tabor, which is Escape from Tarkov, or like survival. This is just a pure campaign driven first person shooter. It's going to have co-op. It's going to have a campaign. It's got PvP. Zero Caliber is going to be big. I think I think this is the first person shooter that a lot of people have been waiting for. And I really look forward to covering this one. Hopefully I can give my channel another big boost. Need to find my squad, man. Prozac says I watched a lot of your firewall tips vids. Hell yeah, man. Thank you. I miss it too, Markio. I miss Firewall too. Pour one out for Firewall. But hopefully Zero Caliber 1 and later on Zero Caliber 2 can help kind of fill that void a little bit. Yeah, these are going to be big, man. These are going to be really, really big. This game, they were aiming for an October release, so this game could drop at any moment. Honestly, I'm praying that it gets delayed. Like I am praying that it gets delayed. I think they're going through like certification and everything. It's probably going to drop when a bunch of other stuff drops because that's just how it always goes. But this is going to be a good one, man. Zero Caliber is definitely one to keep an eye out on. Another game that might drop out of nowhere, probably not. Maybe in like December or something, if at all this year. I know this has been one that's been a lot of people's like most anticipated for a while, and then it was just, no news after no news after no news, and it kind of has fallen off the radar for some people a little bit. But I, ladies and gentlemen, have not forgotten about Aces of Thunder, the flight, World War II PvP flight sim. And, I've played this on PC. I did play testing for them for this on the PC side of things. And I did have fun with it, especially like the multiplayer PvP was the best part. But I know people are frustrated about this game, how it keeps getting delayed or whatever. It keeps getting pushed back. It seems to take longer and longer. But this time, from this trailer that I'm playing here, they did show that they are doing a single player campaign with it. And I think that is essential for this game's success. VR games just don't sustain multiplayer bases that well. Markio says, I heard this stealth dropped. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it twice a week, Markio, that this game stealth dropped. But Aces of Thunder, man, it's still pretty high up on my on my anticipated list. The real dog fighting experience. I'm with you, Shades of Grey Matter. Let them cook, dude. Especially because when I played the game over the summer, it was really good, but it felt like it needed more time. So I understand the frustration from a lot of people, but dude, it was good. And if they can really polish it up, add some content, it's going to be great. And we want this game to be great because it deserves to be that after waiting so long. But yeah, I'm with you. Let them cook, but also hurry the hell up before another game, which we'll talk about here pretty soon. And this has been in order so far, guys. So just to recap, we did maybe those that are just tuning in, 3 honorable mentions: Little Nightmares VR, Bloody Hell Hotel, and Wanderer getting finished. Then starting from the top, Luminous, Ghost Town, Out of Sight VR, Of Lies and Rain, Made of Skur, Demio X Dungeons and Dragons, aka D&D, RoboQuest VR, Thief, Zero Caliber. I actually maybe could put Zero Caliber above Aces of Thunder in terms of my most anticipated, but I don't know. We'll see. Which brings us to just a few more. Now we are in the top 3 most anticipated games coming out, you guys. My top 3. This is obviously just my opinion. You can swap some stuff around a little bit, but these are, in my opinion, the best games that are coming in order. Anyone have a guess what 3 is before I say what it is? Let's see if you can guess. Think what could it be? What could number 3 be? Well, you were close. Nobody said anything yet. At number 3, guys, this was also recently announced. This is a huge, huge deal to me. And it was really hard to decide between the 2 and 3 spot here. Silver Nexus says your mom. Nice one. Rush VR, baby. We are going mother flipping wingsuit gliding, baby. In just a couple weeks, 2 weeks away. No, 3 weeks. We are jumping back, getting back our wingsuits and going wingsuit racing. Guys, this enhanced version in this trailer looks phenomenal. The game was pretty amazing as is on PSVR1 originally, but the binary mill, those absolute legends, have really outdone themselves here. Gave me exactly what I hoped for 6 years ago. It's been 6 years I've been wanting this. And that is the Extreme Wingsuit Racing Game Rush VR Apex Edition. Completely enhanced for PSVR2. Obviously going to have I think they have pro support, haptics, adaptive triggers, eye tracked foveated rendering. This game was such a blast. Multiplayer, it's got tons of content, single player, but really, we used to just sit in the lobbies, which the lobby in this game is just an airplane that you're like waiting to jump out of, and we're shooting soda cans at each other and everything, and it's so cool. Flying through the molten tropics. This game kicks so much ass. I cannot wait to jump back in. This one's coming, I think November 6th is when it's coming. Again, another one, please, if you haven't yet, please go out and wish list Rush Apex Edition. It really helps support them. Don't even have to pay anything, and it boosts their visibility and everything. So, yeah, absolutely super excited about this. Cannot wait. Easily top 3 most anticipated upcoming games. Which brings us to number 2. Old Dart says, FYI, Rush the Rock Band is touring in 2026. I saw that. Geddy Lee and Alex something are like touring together, I think. I've never been, I like Rush, but I've never been listen to them a whole bunch. But I love Geddy Lee and his bass playing. He's amazing. Number 2, Jay the Foveated rendered game cat already guessed it. It is of course another game that is coming to us only because of one reason alone, and that is you guys and your support and outpouring of support. This one showed up on the PlayStation Store as well recently, so you need to wishlist it. And that is, of course, calling all Wipeout fans and Jetmoto fans. I've only got a MetaQuest trailer, sorry. V-Racer Hover Bike. Another adrenaline-packed racing game here coming from Impact Inc. And again, this is one that they weren't really planning to come to us, but when they announced their game on PSVR2, it was you guys just relentlessly being like, please, we need this. We don't have a Wipeout. For everybody that is missing having a Wipeout game, this is it, man. This is Wipeout on hover bikes, basically. I have play tested this. I've played it on both Quest. I've played it on both Steam. I like the Steam version the most because there's just more going on, special effects, graphics, environments. There's these cityscapes with futuristic ships hovering in the sky or flying around or whatever. Super cool, cyberpunk looking, but it also has this these canyons, these cities, these wild tracks, man. There's loops and all sorts of fun stuff. There's so many features in this game too. It is in the super deep features here. B haptics vest support is going to be supported. So it had B haptics for all of those that have those. And the even the replay menu is super cool. There's liveries that you can make. You can customize your bike. I think you can even import your own pictures and images, or there's some kind of custom creation tool where you can make your own stuff here for your bikes and for your suits, which is awesome. there's so many things about this game, from it just being fun to being content rich to being super polished. This was, up until recently, this was my most anticipated upcoming game. Rush joined in right next to it. But yeah, man, I listen, the first game I ever got for PlayStation was Jet Moto. So like, this is like a dream come true, and everything I've played, this is the reason that this is so high up on my most anticipated list, is because I've played it, you guys. I've played it, and I know how freaking good it is. And that was on not even the best hardware. I mean, that was on Quest. When I played it on Steam, though, that was definitely a big improvement. Probably closer. Hooked Worm says, how does it feel compared to Wipeout? It feels very fast, man. It feels very fast. I want to say there are like difficulties where you can change it, and it changes the speed as well. So it can get pretty fast. But yeah, it is awesome. And will be, it's a little bit different than Wipeout, but all the tracks feel like Wipeout, and it has this really cool leaning system. Of all the bike games that try to do like the virtual handlebars or everything, none of that has ever really truly worked. This game, you lean, you like physically lean, and it turns the bikes, and it just feels so good. Like, they nailed the gameplay mechanic of this perfectly. And yeah, I haven't seen anybody else like do this as well as they have. So that's super cool, man. V-Racer Hoverbike, number 2 most anticipated, was my number 1, which brings us to the number 1, which was announced at a State of Play not too long ago. Y'all know what it is. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. You want to talk about an insane, immersive, realistic experience in VR with some amazing features, some amazing gameplay in some ways. Microsoft Flight Sim, dude. I played Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, and what makes it so cool, like Gran Turismo, right? Like, this and Gran Turismo are like the kings of simulators. GC, hello. By the way, it's good to see you. Love you. I will see that. I will get to that in just 1 second. I haven't read it yet, GC. I imagine it's talking some shit and giving me some love as well. But regardless, I appreciate you and I miss you. Dude, so Flight Sim, for so many reasons. The realism, really accurate airplanes to fly in, 1-to-1 detail, like how the cars are in Gran Turismo. This is the planes version of Gran Turismo, but there's additional things they've added here that sound mind-blowing. Flight Simulator uses real satellite mapping to where you can literally go free flight, the actual like looking the world with real daytime, nighttime cycles. I have flown out of Hartsfield International Airport, seen the forest, seen the construction, the traffic. I've flown over my house in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Literally flown over my house. I've flown up and down my streets. You can see everything is there that can be mapped from the satellite. And it's incredible. I found out one of my neighbors has a pool because of this. That feature alone, I mean, it's a surreal experience to like fly over your own house or whatever, fly over your friend's house, your parents' house, your family's house. But then also you can do this anywhere, like literally anywhere. I flew through like Tokyo, and I flew through Alaska and Hawaii, all sorts of like real locations that are mapped using satellite imagery and like photogrammetry. It is just mind blowing, next level shit. And And on top of this, they've added like some gamey stuff to it. They've added like fire rescue, where you put out fires. They've added like agriculture, racing. The other thing that looks really intriguing to me is the photography part. They've added some kind of like photography mode where you can actually go to certain places, you can land, you can get out, and you can take pictures of like animals. What? In a flight simulator, you can get out of the plane and take pictures of like wildlife. Like, what is this? This is crazy. That's like, if I wasn't sold on it already, it's like, okay, yeah, the fact that you can do shit like that is wild, and super cool. But yeah, like, again, this is not necessarily like, you know, you don't really buy this because of a game, although I'm curious to see how much game there actually is. You buy this for the experience, how insane of an experience it is. That makes it super special. And this is, dude, I mean, this is a headset seller. This is a big deal. This is going to have people going out left and right buying a PSVR2 for Gran Turismo and for Flight Simulator. I guarantee they're going to be two of the, you know, most popular games on the platform. But yeah, there's also like, yeah, it looks like there's some, you know, we've got Aces of Thunder for like dog fighting, but even this seems to have some stuff. But yeah, helicopters, you can go on a hot air balloon, all sorts of stuff, man. Looks wild. Looks like there's weather, like tornadoes, lightning storms. You see them chasing down zebras to like take pictures. Amazing, man. So Flight Simulator is my most anticipated game. Coming out. It's coming out in 2026. The flat screen version comes in December, and then the VR mode is planned for 2026. The other interesting thing about it is that they've said that they actually have like motion controls for it, which is wild. Obviously, I'm going to be using the HOTAS, the hands-on throttle and stick that I have, but super cool there. Dude, Flight Sim. I can't wait. There might be some kind of multiplayer thing with it too. I don't know. Jay, the Phobiator Render Gamecast, has never cared for flight games, but I'm so hyped for this. Yeah, this is just going to be a next level experience, man. So cannot wait. Super cool, guys. Microsoft Flight Sim to come back and revive the hype for PSVR2. Definitely a big AAA boost. I mean, what a AAA game that you can get for this, and something that is like endlessly playable. Like you can literally spend thousands of hours in this. It is insane. So really looking forward to it. 40,000 airports, 60,000 helipads. There's like so many features in this. It's insane. Speaking of insane, my favorite insane person ever, GC13, the Diet Pepsi Cat. Thank you so much for the $100 donation. Oh my goodness. Wow, GC. Thank you so much. I hope you've been doing well. I hope you're whatever you're working on in the studios and stuff is going well. And yeah, we need to catch up sometime and let me know how things are going. Tell me all the secrets that you shouldn't be telling me. But says, congratulations on reaching 100, AJ. Thank you so much. You are a beacon of awesomeness in the PSVR2 landscape. Stop it. I don't know what that makes, Brian. Be well, my friend. Thank you. You be well as well. GC, thank you. I really appreciate you. That was very kind of you. All of you guys here. Just, you know, I just was happy to have you guys come here and celebrate, shoot the shit. But again, you know, like I won't stop doing this because of you guys and your support. And, I mean, I enjoy it. Like you guys make it so much fun. I couldn't let this go even if I wanted to. It's really been an amazing ride, man. And, yeah, this is just the 100th interactive chat. You know, we got plenty more to go. There's plenty of other content on the channel I like to do as well. live streams. Maybe I'll do try to do another spooky season stream. I'd really like to. We got to do some Dread Halls coming up. Maybe this weekend we'll try to do something. We'll see. Like I said, I've been dealing with stuff, but thank you, GC. Thank you, everybody, just for being here or for watching, or just supporting, all of you, and the donations, the patrons, and guys, it's just you're too much, man. You are literally the most amazing people ever, and it's an honor to do this for you, with you. Amazing. Wow. GC said, spend it on wine, AJ. No, not again. I'm good on the wine for now, but thank you. I had a nice Pinot Noir last night. It was lovely. It was very, very nice. And yes, Scott, best community ever. Itachi says, don't forget about Pools VR at the end of November. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did forget about that. I knew I'd missed something here and there. What up, Headbite? Says, or vodka. Greetings from Poland. Hello. What up, Headbite? Shout out to my Polish folks. I saw Poland. Two people tuning in from Poland, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, Japan. All of you. I appreciate you guys, man. Love you guys. But guys, that is probably a good place to leave off. But yeah, man, 100 episodes. We did it. We made it. And here's to 100 more. I'd toast, but I already drank last night, which I don't drink a lot, as you guys know. Like I don't drink much at all. But last night was special. So, and it was a lot of fun. So, special occasion. Very, very special occasion. And yeah, man, guys, thank you so much for all of your unwavering support as always, man. Let's run through the list one more time here. Luminous, Ghost Town, Out of Sight VR, Of Lies and Rain, Made of Skur, D&D, RoboQuest VR, Thief, Zero Caliber 1 and 2, Aces of Thunder, Rush Apex Edition, V-Racer Hoverbike, and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Good times are coming, you guys, and good times are right around the corner. Make sure you tune in to PSVR2 Day over on PSVR2 Without Parole, November 4th, for a special little celebratory occasion. Going to be announcing the release date for RoboQuest VR, among other things. There's going to be a PS5 Pro to give away. Jay the Fogiator Render Game Cat, thank you so much for one more dono before we get out of here. Oh my gosh, there's a couple more. This is great show, AJ. Congrats on your 100. Thank you so much, Jay. Again, man, you and your dynamic resolution never miss. Headbite, thank you for the 25 plantains. It says 100 episodes. We're so proud of you, AJ. Guys, you guys are seriously too kind, man. I couldn't do this without you. So I appreciate you guys. We're in this together, baby. It's all of us or none of us at all. It's all of us together, man. It's awesome shit. But guys, I love you. I love the hell out of you. I love the dog shit out of you. Which is a weird thing to say, but it's true. It is true. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. I hope I made your Thursday suck just a little bit less. Heading into the weekend, we got Gamescast tomorrow. I'll try to do a spooky stream again very, very soon. Another spooky stream. Probably play some Dread Halls, my nemesis. I've been trying to push it off as much as possible. But it's inevitable and it's got to happen. But really, things are about to go from 0 to not 60, but 0 to 160 very, very soon, guys. So get ready because, it's going to be busy for all of us very, very soon, and it's going to be awesome. It's the best problem to have, right? Make sure you go wishlist those games. Go wishlist Rush. Go wishlist V-Racer Hoverbike. Go wishlist Zero Caliber. All the things. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. As always, let's get out of here with some metal. I'll see you again very soon. And, wait, hold on. I clicked the wrong thing. All right, here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear me or not because I always seem to mess up the volume on this. But thank you, GC13, the Diet Pepsi Cat, Salvador, Gyson, fist bump to you. Scott, PSVR Game Cat for life. Shades of Gray Matter. Grandpa Barbecue, the Game Cat. See, I don't even need your actual names. I just know you by your dog tags is what I'll call it. Shapeshifter, the Anomaly Cat. Thank you so much. P-Jax, Ego, PJ, Chow, my friend. Let's see here. Old Darth. Oops, it's Allie. Says happy 100 for the special occasion too. Thank you so much, Allie. Robert Ref Mania in the house tonight. It is awesome. Markio, the legendary Platinum Underground Game Cat, Elite Name Squad in the house, Silver Nexus, my dude, Prozac 380, Looper, the Underground Game Cat. Thanks so much again for helping me with the epic roller coasters. Tier list maker, you are epic, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Hookworm 17, the Hoosier Game Cat, J-Phobia and Render Game Cat. Thank you. Let's see here. Chinatown D in the house tonight. Let's go, D. Awesome Tatum. Thank you so much, Tatum, for tuning in, man, and just being a fucking awesome dude in general. Let's see. I want to get everybody's getting a roll call tonight. Itachi Uchiha. Thank you so much for tuning in and sharing your insights. I will go give Lost Force another try just for you, my friend. But thank you for hanging out tonight. Let's see who else we got here. Evan Yabu says Microsoft Snap. Ren9043 says, will the standard 5 handle this? Probably not. In terms of Microsoft Flight Simulator, nope. You're probably going to want a PS5 Pro for that. I definitely, and like I said, definitely going to need one. Try to get one soon for No Man's Sky, and then eventually Microsoft Flight Sim. Alejandro D Cat Allergic _ Game Cat Elite Name Squad in the house. Thank you so much. Old Darth, I know I already shouted you out, but you get another one. Let's see here. Anyone else? Ren says we shall see. Got you guys. All of you. Hope you have a wonderful night. Be merry and game on, Game Cats, as Silver Nexus like to say. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'll see you again soon. Peace out, y'all. Oh, you want the? Listen, I always deliver. You want the Keanu? Okay, this is the Saturday Night Live intro, but it is requested, and I do with the chat request. So you get to go out with some Keanu here. Let's do this shit.
Hit me.
Love y'all. Peace out.